All right, tonight we are learning new intel about the chaotic ending of America's longest war, the war in Afghanistan. What one lawmaker is now saying the U.S. called for, but ultimately did not do, just hours before an ISIS bombing that killed more than 180 people, including 13 Americans. NewsNation correspondent Evyn Moon live for us in Washington with the new details on this. Evyn?
Hi, Natasha. Yeah, for 2 years, lawmakers in Washington have been investigating the controversial withdrawal from Afghanistan after a 20-year war. But now, new allegations about a potential denied request for an airstrike that may have saved American lives.
Newly reported intelligence in the investigation into what happened during the end of America's longest war and deadly withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan that left 13 U.S. service members killed in a suicide bombing at Kabul airport, which allegedly could have been prevented. Chairman of House Foreign Affairs, Congressman McCaul, says U.S. intelligence targeted ISIS-K and even requested an airstrike, knowing the terrorist group was plotting an imminent bomb attack against Americans in Afghanistan. But the airstrike request was denied. Chairman McCaul now pushing for more answers into the Biden administration's moves back in 2021.
U.S. intelligence requested an airstrike. Guess what? That airstrike was denied. Was denied to go in and take out the very forces that then killed our 13 servicemen and women. And we're prepared to go forward with subpoenas to get to the bottom, because these Gold Star families that you just showed deserve the truth as to what happened, to make sure this never happens again.
NewsNation spoke with the father of one of the service members killed. He says he's angry.
We want the history books to be written correctly on what really happened over there, instead of what is being touted on the media circuits. And, you know, with Biden saying it was an extraordinary success is an absolute spit in our face.
The White House commenting this June.
You had to make a tough decision on what to do with the nation's longest war.
But today, McCaul vowing for further accountability.
This was not a clean operation. This was not a successful evacuation by any stretch of the imagination. This story gets worse by the day, and I will not rest till we get to the bottom of it.
We have reached out to the White House for any comment on these allegations that there was U.S. intelligence leading up to the bombing at the Kabul airport in 2021. No response from the White House yet, but we know lawmakers here in D.C. are going to be pushing for those answers. Natasha.
Okay. Evyn Moon live for us in Washington with that report. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.